Beyond the Gate spoilers for Monday, July 7th, imply that Joey Armstrong may have a Kenneth problem on his hands. It seems as if Randy Parks will manage to clean up one issue during Monday's show, but a new one will arise. The last time fans saw Randy during the Friday, June 27th episode, he was pointing a gun at Kenneth's face. So will he end up shooting the country club busboy who attempted to blackmail Martin Richardson over his big secret? Could Randy end up finishing the job by causing Kenneth's demise? Or will he shoot the man, only causing injury? That could create a major problem for both Joey, Randy, and the rest of the hot Team Martin crew looking to keep the congressman's secret under wraps. Then again, maybe the intent was only to scare off Kenneth with the gun in his face, so if Randy ends up shooting and causing Kenneth to pass away, there will be a messy problem for both Randy and Joey to clean up. Speaking of Kenneth and Martin's secret, Bradley Smitty Smith will make a new enemy. BTG spoilers imply that as Smitty continues to dig into Detective Marcel Malone's past, Elon Hawthorne will catch wind of what he's up to and won't be pleased. Interestingly enough, it sounds like Smitty could break some rules during his investigation. So could Elon order his arrest? Regardless, this could end up becoming a sticky situation for Smitty, as Elon isn't only the town's police chief, but also Jacob Hawthorne's father. He's the last person anyone would want to upset, so will Smitty regret crossing the line and turning Elon into an enemy? Across town, beyond the gates. Spoilers for the July 7th episode suggest that Chelsea Hamilton's past will end up haunting her. During the June 27 episode, Chelsea was enjoying a date with her new girlfriend, Dr. Madison Montgomery, when she spotted her ex-gal pal, Allison, staring at them. After Madison left, Allison approached Chelsea and apologized for how she broke things off. According to Allison's story, her husband gave her an ultimatum. She also told Chelsea that he's become oddly controlling and dark since she broke up with her. Chelsea became quite concerned about the situation Allison was in. Of course, Madison came back to the bar and saw her girlfriend in a close conversation with Allison. So will the good doctor get the wrong idea? Beyond the Gates spoilers suggest that after 5 days of reruns during the week of June 30th, July 4th, it looks like the July 7th show will be an explosive one that fans won't want to miss. Beyond the Gates spoilers suggest that the wait for new episodes is finally coming to an end. While the week of June 30th, July 4th was a week filled with reruns, Monday, July 7th, when new shows start broadcasting, is right around the corner. And one storyline viewers can look forward to is the newly emerged love triangle between Andre Richardson, Danny Dupree, and Ashley Morgan. While he now has two women vying for his attention, it looks like he may lose both ladies in a matter of moments. Beyond the Gates spoilers note that Andre has had a thing for Ashley since the new CBS soap debuted. The two had a flirty friendship, but as she was dating firefighter Derek Baldwin, their relationship stayed in the friends zone because of Ashley's commitment to her boyfriend. Andre moved on with Danny. At first, it was just a one-night stand that spiraled into multiple hookups. However, Andre pushed for the two to go public. Danny remained firm in keeping their little situationship a secret, but more recently bent to Andre's pressure and ended up coming clean to her family, including her sister, Nicole Richardson, who wasn't pleased to hear Danny was doing the deed with her nephew through marriage. Of course, this all happened around the same time Ashley broke up with Derek and presented the idea of going on a date with Andre to see where things could go. During the week of July 7-11, Andre and Ashley will head out on that date, but it looks like he won't tell Danny about it, and he won't tell the nurse he's in a causal relationship with Danny. The BTG preview shows Andre and Ashley out on a date, arms linked, as they head into the local bar. And then a clip is shown of Danny, seeing the two holding hands and having a meltdown. Danny has been cheated on before, during her marriage with Bill Hamilton, and Andre knows how sensitive she is to this situation. Meanwhile, when Ashley learns about Andre's fling with Danny, she's bound to feel betrayed. Andre is a nice guy, but has a reputation for being a playboy. Once Danny confronts Ashley and Andre at the bar, Will Andre lose his chance for romance with both women in a matter of seconds? Who would you like to see Andre with, Ashley or Danny? Comment below. Check out the popular CBS soap daily for your dose of Fairmont Crest drama, and visit CTS often for the most up-to-date Beyond the Gates news and spoilers. Beyond the Gates spoilers note that fans are a little annoyed the CBS soap is broadcasting reruns for the week of June 30th, July 4, and counting down the days to Monday, July 7th, when the daytime returns to its regularly scheduled programming. With that said, here are 3 key storylines to look out for. Beyond the Gates spoilers remind fans that Vernon Dupree worked overtime during the week of June 23-27 to keep Martin Richardson's secret night 2 years ago under wraps. During the Friday, June 27th show, Bill Hamilton got involved as a fixer in the situation and had Martin lure Kenneth to the casino. It was there that Bill offered the mysterious busboy a warning regarding the threats he's issuing and the family he's up against. This is when Joey Armstrong's right-hand man, Randy Parker, entered the equation and aimed a gun at Kenneth's face. Will Randy end up shooting Kenneth? If not, the busboy will likely head out of town and never come back. Disaster averted for the Duprees. However, Vernon and Martin should be more concerned about the secret being exposed by someone closer to home. Like Martin's husband and cousin-in-law. During a promo for the week of July 7th, Bradley "Smitty" Smith is shown at the police station talking with Jacob Hawthorne about finding a link between Detective Marcel Malone and Vernon. Just how close will Jacob and Smitty get to figuring out the truth? Speaking of the BTG preview, 2 unexpected characters are shown together with the potential to become friends. Fans will see Leslie Thomas and Haley Hamilton in a scene at Orphe Jeans during the week of July 7-11, as Leslie questions Haley on how they can help each other. Considering Leslie's past with Bill, could these 2 ladies become friends? Could they form an alliance to get back at the Duprees? This clip may be a massive swerve, as it's hard to think Haley would stoop that low, as she continually talks about distancing herself from that family and harboring peace in her life. Still, this is the land of soaps where anything is possible, right? Beyond the Gates spoilers imply that the good news is Andre Richardson and Ashley Morgan will finally head out on a date together. The bad news? Andre won't be transparent about this with Danny Dupree, and it sounds like she'll catch him canoodling with the nurse and ruin the pair's night by having a meltdown. Will Andre lose Danny and an opportunity at a romance with Ashley because of his playboy ways? What storyline are you most looking forward to the week of July 7-11? Comment below. Check out the popular CBS soap daily for your dose of Fairmont Crest drama, and visit CTS often for the most up-to-date Beyond the Gates news and spoilers. Beyond the Gates spoilers suggest that Eva Thomas is a complicated character. She's not perfect, but has good intentions. Growing up with a toxic mom, she's done things she's not proud of. However, when push comes to shove, she does try to do the right thing. Actress Ambry Michelle recently caught up with Soaps.com and talked about the messiness in her character's life, from her parents to her new sister, and a potential for romance. Michelle starts off by adding a little insight into how Eva works. She tells Soaps.com that her character has been through a lot of drama and has felt abandoned, not to mention a number of parent complexities, so Eva has a lot of healing to do. While Michelle notes that reconciliation with her toxic mom, Leslie Thomas would require the villainess to genuinely change her ways. The actress also states, "Eva is so loyal and so sweet and compassionate that I feel like it won't take much for her mom to win her back." She adds that as Eva does have a wounded heart, with her guard up, she also is easily forgiving, especially when it comes to the parent who raised her. She points out that Eva had just found out that Leslie was toxic, so the familiarity of her mom always being this way is hard for her to let go of. The conversation turns to Eva's sister Catherine "Cat" Richardson, and Michelle admits that her character does want a relationship with her, although she does note that as Cat pushes her sister away, and Eva is insecure, it's hard. Plus, Cat has it all, including a sweet and hot boyfriend, Tom Navarro. Michelle tells Soaps.com that in the beginning, Eva began flirting with Tom to get back at Cat, but now she's really starting to like him. With that said, Michelle hints that in the days and weeks ahead, Eva's feelings for Tom will get stronger, where anything can happen between the two. Yikes! Will these two hit the sheets before Kat gets the chance? Are you a fan of BTG? Comment below. Check out the popular CBS Soap Daily for your dose of Fairmont Crest drama, and visit this site often for the most up-to-date Beyond the Gates news and spoilers. Beyond the Gates spoilers suggest that as fans enjoy reliving the first moments that Fairmont Crest hit the airwaves this week, they can't help but look forward to the week of July 7-11. That's because while reruns are fun to reminisce about, fresh drama is where it's at. One major plot twist next week is Haley Hamilton getting acquainted with Leslie Thomas. What kind of trouble can these two get into? The Beyond the Gates preview for the week of July 7th shows a clip between Leslie and Haley at Orphe Jeans. Leslie turns to Haley and says, "So friend, how are we going to help each other?" The only thing these two have in common is their mutual hate-on for the Dupree family. Specifically, Haley isn't fond of Danny Dupree and all her antics, and Leslie is still bitter about Nicole Richardson, plus how she was shunned by the entire family once her secret affair with Ted Richardson came out. With that said, Haley may be a homewrecker, but is she at the manipulative level that Leslie is? Leslie is downright cray-cray, while Haley seems a tad delusional at best. Then again, if Haley is lying about being pregnant, she may be a bigger schemer than fans realize. But does Haley understand the bad blood between Leslie and Bill Hamilton? They don't only know each other through Ted's affair. Bill ran Leslie out of town. He also isn't a fan of Leslie's, so even if Haley wanted revenge, this may not be a good idea considering the fact that Bill wouldn't approve. But maybe that's the point. Maybe this isn't a friendship that Haley would advertise, especially to her husband. Maybe the plan of attack that Haley and Leslie come up with needs to be hidden from Bill and the rest of the Duprees. But what exactly would they be up to? The Beyond the Gates spoilers for Monday, July 7th, 2025 tease trouble for core characters. Smitty's prying gets him into more trouble, while Randy adds another problem to his life. Chelsea might have second thoughts about her relationship with Madison. All new episodes of BTG return on Monday, July 7th. Our new favorite soap took a break for the holiday week. As expected, the drama picks up where we left off. Smitty has already taken matters into his own hands. He headed down to the police station to speak with Detective Jacob Hawthorne. Smitty noticed a connection between Detective Marcel Malone and Senator Vernon Dupree, but his persistence won't pay off. In fact, Smitty will be called out for snooping around. He'll end up putting his nose where it doesn't belong. This will upset Elon. Smitty could end up in danger if he's not careful, even if he happens to be family. What will happen to Smitty? Will he continue to do some digging? Speaking of trouble, Randy is headed for more problems. In the Friday, June 27th episode, he pulled a gun on Kenneth, leaving us wondering what's going to happen. Randy then headed to the back room to rifle through a cash bag that Kenneth gave to Joey. He assumes that the worst is over and their problems are solved. But he might have found a new problem in the meantime. That problem could come in the form of another person who walks in on them. Doug will interrupt their fun. He'll walk in on them and ask them what they're up to. What will happen next? We're interested in seeing how this is going to go down. Chelsea and Madison's fiery romance has been steaming up our summer. Yet, it seems like it's too much, too soon. Chelsea just grappled with the truth about her sexuality. And now she's moving full steam with a new relationship. Now her past will come back to haunt her and Madison. Are our new favorite couple headed for trouble already? Who's coming back from Chelsea's past? It seems like she's still dealing with unresolved issues from her past. Got a red-hot theory about your favorite soap storyline? Email news@soaphub.com. Yours could be our next hot topic. After a week of Beyond the Gates reruns, even ones as good as the soap's very first 5 episodes, we're ready for something new. And we're in luck, because the week of July 7-11 is jam-packed with lots of goodies, including a Danny who shows she's territorial when it comes to Andre. Her sister Nicole has hit her boiling point when it comes to Leslie. As for Smitty, let's just say he better watch his back. He's upsetting the wrong people. Smitty, Mike Manning, puts his nose where it doesn't belong, And Elon, Malachi Malik, is displeased. Randy, Maurice P. Carey tells Joey, John Lindstrom, he solved one of their problems but may have gained another in the process. Chelsea's Ronnie Rose Mantilla Peg's past comes back to haunt her and Madison, Kenja. A shocked Martin, Brandon Claybon, puts Tyrell, Jaden Lucas Miller, on lockdown. Ashley, Jen Jacob, and Andre, Sean Freeman, have an awkward encounter with Derek, Ben Gavin, during their night out. Danny, Carla Mosley, refuses to give Bill, Timon Kyling Durrett, or Haley, Marquita Goings, what they want. Smitty and Jacob, Gibre Horges, compare notes, and it unearths a startling memory for Jacob. Vanessa, Lauren Buglioli, serves Joey an ultimatum. Danny gets territorial over Andre. Pamela, Katie McLean, has an unconventional idea for the modeling agency. Kat, Colby Muhammad, sabotages Eva's, Ambry Michelle, new position at Ted's Keith D. Robinson office. Nicole, Daphne Duplay, hits her boiling point with Leslie, Trisha Mann Grant. Here are your Beyond the Gates spoilers for next week. Haley joins forces with Leslie, Randy is terrified of Joey, and Danny rages seeing Andre having his date night with Ashley. Here's a look ahead at the episodes we'll see from Monday, July 7th to Friday, July 11th, 2025. Bring back the drama we all cried, and here we go! From July 7th to 11th, we're going to kick off the week with a roar, and the week promises to deliver. Will that make up for having nothing new for a week? Debatable, but moving on. Haley is going to team up with Leslie. Yes, I can promise that nothing good comes from these two getting together. Leslie greets Haley at the favorite hangout by calling her a friend. Do these two know each other from the past? They haven't shared a scene yet, but that could be interesting. Smitty is getting his nose into all sorts of unwanted places, and this will spell trouble for Jacob and Smitty. A link between Marcel and Vernon will restart the trail. What has Naomi so worried? She calls her husband Jacob from the hospital, telling him that there has been an emergency. Danny asks Vernon a question that makes the ex-senator freeze like a deer in the headlights. Is what's troubling you got anything to do with Martin? It has everything to do with Martin. But how much of the problem has been sorted? The last time this arc was played out was when Randy had a gun pointed at Kenny. Doug just happens to walk into the back room of the casino and see Randy handing over the cash bag used to pay off Kenny to Joey, and Joey holding a gun. What the heck is going on here indeed? Vanessa and Doug are trying to get some answers out of Randy, and they both ask him if he is scared of Joey. Randy says that he is terrified of him, and with good reason. Kat and Eva are still keeping the feud alive, and Eva is unimpressed, calling Kat a spoiled, selfish little bitch. Kat doesn't back down and asks Eva if that's all she's got. And we have all been waiting for this, for what seems like an age. Andre and Ashley go on a date, and what are the consequences of this? Danny is going to lose her mind and crash out, but are we forgetting someone? What is Derek going to think about all of this? After all, he looked like he didn't truly trust Andre's responses when asked why he was with Ashley so soon after the breakup. On Beyond the Gates, Ashley and Andre are preparing for their first date night together. A risky venture, indeed, considering the volatile climate in Fairmont Crest. Can the two survive a night out? Seeing the premiere week again, we got to see the first moment that Ashley and Andre saw each other, the interactions, and how they looked at each other. The boss said you can't start a fire without a spark. Well, there were sparks all over the map in the first week, the second, and onwards till we arrive at episode 82, and Ashley, recently single, asks Andre out to dinner. Fans of the show have been watching these two dance around their feelings for too long, and now the ones who were all over social media talking about #TeamAndelay are going to get their wish, at least for a moment. How will this relationship be received by Fairmont Crest? Now we know that it's no one's business but the two people in a relationship, but that's not how it works in real life, nor in soap operas. Andre genuinely likes Ashley, and he wants a stable relationship that's not a secret, with someone who wants the same thing with him. Is Ashley just using Andre to get back out in the dating scene again? Or was that a failed attempt at, Andre, I like you. I have since I first saw you, and I want to see what we could have together. It would appear that the two were not on the same page at the asking part of date night. Was that a sign of date fail coming up as well? Are the Duprees ready to see Andre and Ashley together? Danny Dupree is about to crash out when she arrives at Uptown and sees Ashley and Andre on a date. Slamming her handbag on the bar top is just the beginning. As BTG fans know well, Danny is truly capable of anything, and she will likely view this as another betrayal, something the Dupree family is all too familiar with. Ashley and Andre may not even get past the first date night once Danny's rage sets in. Nicole isn't in support of a Danny and Andre relationship, but everyone else seemed on board with it. Even though they aren't committed, will the family see this as Andre not doing right by Danny? With the Duprees rallying against you, success at anything seems impossible.